You ready? Farmer Mark again. So everyone's going to take one of these cups. And if you're Farmer Mark, you're just going to put your hand in here and get the dirt. But if you're more couth, you might use the shovel. So you can use whichever one you want. I prefer to use the hand. And what you do is you fill it up with the dirt. Fill it all the way up and let the dirt spill into here. There's 2 stations. Okay? So let the dirt fill up. Cover it like that. And then I use my 2 fingers and push my fingers in. Got that? And then you take the dirt again and cover it on the top. And do your fingers one more time. Okay? Then you're going to take one of these seed packets. Notice the nice packaging in these seed packets. You're going to break open the seed package, and there's going to be 12 seeds in there. Okay? And so with these 12 seeds, you need to put at least 1 seed in each. You can now move it over to here. You can put 1 seed in each little hole that you made. Okay? At least 1. It's okay to put 2 or 3 or more. Okay? And I can just put the rest of them in. And now because I've got my little mounds, I just cover it like that. And you're done. You've now planted. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these home and I'm going to put water on them and I'm going to put a cover on it. When you guys are all done, I'll show you how we do the cover and do the water. And then in about maybe 2 weeks, these things will sprout. And then I'll put them under grow lights. I'll show you the grow light. And then they'll grow under a grow light. So, one more thing you have to do is when you picked up your seed packet, there's a name on it. In this case, it's Cherokee Purple. Okay, but there are 3 kinds: Cherokee Purple, Celebration, and Beefsteak. And you need to write the kind of plant that it is on the stake and put the stake in. So you don't have to write the whole thing. You could just say CP for Cherokee Purple. And I also put the date on it. Okay? So Cherokee CP and the date. Stick it in there and you're done. Right?
Question.
Yes.
When you say after you put the seed and you put things covered it and you let it sit for 2 weeks, is it under the sun or in dark? Or?
Most people put it like in a window where it gets the sun. But I actually have a whole setup at my house where I have racks and I have grow lights. And so let me answer that question. This is a grow light. This is a grow light.
That's nice.
So I will put this. This will go over this light.
Oh no!
And I have a whole bunch of grow lights at home, as you might imagine. So I think last year I did about 200 tomatoes.
Wow.
Some of which you guys got. So anyway, so that's a grow light. And actually, bring me that cover. Yeah. And after you guys have all done these things, they'll all go into here, and I'll put water in the bottom. And you put this cover on, and it's like a little greenhouse, right? And then you put the grow light on top of this, and presto, 2 weeks later, you get plants.
Is this light on all the time?
No, I don't. You don't have to put the grow light on when they're germinating, but once they germinate and the green comes up, you have to put the grow lights on, or put them out in the sun if you have enough sun. We live in the mountains, in the forest. We don't have enough sun right now. We do during the summertime. Okay. Any other questions?
Do you need to let some air get into that greenhouse?
Pardon me?
Do you need to?
No, there's actually enough air there right now. But what'll happen is it'll condense, and it'll be like it's raining in there. And sometimes you will get mold on there, and then I just take this off for a minute and put it back on. But no, you generally don't need to put air on. But once they sprout, you take this off.
Oh, yeah, oh, no.
So after you do this today, you're going to take them to your house?
I'm gonna take them to my house,
And those are the tomatoes will be.
and I'll give you guys updates on how they're doing. Okay, so the first thing they'll do is they'll germinate, and they'll come up with what they're called 2 false leaves. They're not real leaves. I mean, they're leaves, but they're false leaves. And then they get their first set of true leaves, and that's when they look like a tomato leaf. These will just look like a little stick, right? Then they'll look like a tomato leaf, and then they'll get more and more and more, and eventually they'll get so big that they will outgrow this little tray, and I'll have to call pot up. So I'll take them and put them into bigger pots. And then I'll put them into bigger pots sometimes. So, and then once they're in those bigger pots and they're inside and they're getting the grow light and everything, after about maybe 6 or 8 weeks, you have to harden them off. And the way you harden them off is you take them outside. So they've been inside where it's real cozy, right? So you take them outside and you leave them out there for an hour. And then you take it back inside. And you do for another hour. And then you do it for 2 hours. And then you do it for 3 hours.
I never
So
heard
it takes
of
about
that.
2 weeks. It takes about 2 weeks to, it's called hardening off. So you have to harden off the plants. Otherwise they'll die. If you just take them from inside and put them outside, they won't make it.
Start to seed indoors?
I do.
Can you do that?
Yeah. You can, but right now where I live, it's too cold. And in fact, it's too cold here to start them outside. But you can start them
Oh,
inside.
yeah, oh, yeah.
And there are things like lettuce and cabbage and spinach that you can start outside now. Any other questions? Okay, so you guys, you need to collect one of these, collect your seeds, and then do your dirt. And when you're done, let's just make this a production line. Put it right into this pot, okay? Okay? So we gotta take turns. And don't worry if you get a little bit of dirt on you.
Pay attention, bud. Come on, there's everybody waiting.
I think there's 2 stations.
Put it on top.
Hey James, you could use this one. There's 2 stations. You can use your hands if you want.
So now, I only brought one.
Is there like a plastic cup or something?
Okay, get out of the way.
Somewhere.
We got here. Okay, put it there. You fix it up so it's nice and neat. Open. Pay attention. Open up your
I'm used to doing Farmer Mark. Farmer Mark has dirt under his fingernails.
Plant, white, plant, white, plant,
Pour the open on your hand.
Okay, not too deep.
Okay.
plant,
That's okay. So then I would put a little more dirt on again.
plant,
And I'll get you another cup.
plant, white ant, plant, garden, garden, judge, garden, walk, safe place,
Here's another cup.
Los
If you
Altos
Thank
store,
you. Can you do it?
hyperspace, Los Altos arcade, food is for hyperspace. Landed, Los Altos hyperspace,
Okay. Now, make your
landed,
holes.
so.
Make your holes.
47 helicopters coming, flying in the sky, helicopter, airplane, motorcycle,
When you're ready.
train, dog, car, volleyball, astronaut goes to Earth, astronaut goes
Okay,
to
put
space,
seed.
Earth,
Take it like this.
city,
You gotta do it with my nails for too long. Put it in the
astronaut
hole.
goes to Earth,
Okay.
spaceship,
Put two in each one.
astronaut goes to Earth into the space,
No, now put next one.
astronaut,
Okay. Put 2 in each hole. Lucas.
what's
So I
yo,
I'll take pictures.
Okay.
It's early.
That's
It's
it.
a compromise. Constant like this. Constant like this.
What about these ones?
There you go, slice it.
Go down your face.
What's up, man?
Okay, and then, oh, yeah.